Hi there, everyone. I'm Zarin Zephyr, and this is Trenton D's. He played Jheva at the most recent Duluth Regionals in Georgia, playing Jheva. Jheva deck is right here. We're gonna position this, and he's just gonna go through his deck list just a bit, and we'll go from there.
So, first up with this is going to be post Cindy. It's post Cindy, and so first up in the ride line is Trickstar, and Trickstar in the main ride line. Just because with Cindy you need to have spaces, and especially with the new Energy Crest mechanic, we're allowed to even if we go second, we can still get that drawback from going second. And then obviously Reno, and then Ryu, and then the main girl herself, Jheva. For the main ride deck, or main deck, we have 3 of the Persona, typical, 4 of your ChatGPT card that is Strive Irina. After that we have our 1 of Ladder, just because if you go first against Shiranui, it's an instant loss for them if you lock them out of their first stride turn, which is super easy, as well as then going into ladder and then locking them out for a second turn of their strides. 4 of Mirror's Firina. It's one of the best cards, being able to not only, if you go first, get you a double draw if you set up your board right, but also it gives you counter charge when your opponent wants to damage deny you. So it's really strong. Had that happen to me quite often during the tournament. Next up, for Abrajaya, it's your other ChatGPT card. It is just arguably the best card in the deck besides Strive Irina, because on place, it can Soul Blast you out 1, you discard a card, and then you can get any Prayer Dragon back from your deck. And then when he's made into a crossover dress, he gets to draw a card and gives the card that you go into hexproof, or it can't be targeted. So it's super good against decks like Youthberg, Messiah, hell, even anything really that just has removal, but non-targeting removal like Varga, it's still gonna hit. Next in the Virinas, we got 2 Vils. This is the backup in the Shiranui matchup. If you don't see Abrajaya, you can still go into Vils, and can't be targeted, so he's just a great turn 2. You make him, he's a 15k intercept, can't be targeted, and he's 15k on your opponent's turn as well, so they can't poke into him. Start going into the Prayer Dragons, more of the Prayer Dragons. We have 1 Nandika, which is Soul Blast 1, give Guard Trick. 1 Strigalio to help you find the Trickstar, or if you have extra Counterblast, you can Counterblast 1 and then get the Trickstar from the ride deck back out. 1 Kamodak, we run him mainly just because he's a Blazing Heavenly, just like Abrajaya is, and that helps lead us to our 5-piece Strive Irina with our next guy, Drawhas. Drawhas is just Counterblast 1, you sack a target, and then you get to call 2 Blazing Heavenlies from your deck or drop zone, and so your 3 targets are always just going to be, Abrajaya, Kamodak, Nandika. But the best part is you can go Abrajaya gets you Kamodak, Drawhas then gets you Kamodak and Nandika, and then all you need is a Trickstar, and that's your 5-piece Strive Irina. And it's super easy to just do it, and not to mention how if you pop, the card you popped was in the crossover dress, you get to draw a card. So it's another card of going even, because this will then also draw you a card as well. This is the best early game Prayer Dragon. It's Grail Mirror, Soul Blast 1, look at top 7. Add up to 2 Virinas, 1 goes to the hand and 1 goes to drop. This is the next new card that makes the deck go from good to just great. It's the icing on the cake. It's Cindy. Cindy just says it auto whenever a Vanguard is, not even a Vanguard, a Trickstar is placed due to your Vanguard's ability. You can call her out and as long as there's not a copy of her already on the board. And then Axe skill, you can shove her to soul and grab back any Virina from your drop area back to your hand. So the recursion is just super good. After that, it's pretty sanitary. 4 PGs with Elementaria, 3 Trickstar because 1's in the main, 8 crit, Dragon Empire OT, 3 draws, and that's really it. My main matchups throughout the day were base heroes in the first round, and then after that it was Shiranui every other round, and then Greedon, Shiranui, and then Luard, Shiranui, and then Shiranui again. And if you're a Shiranui player and you don't blind go first, I feel like you're just making mistakes, because especially if you just let Jheva go first, just for the extra cards, that extra card isn't really gonna get you much, because Jheva is just going to aggro, build a big board, lock you out of your first stride turn, and it is the best Shiranui killer on the market, in my opinion.
All right, any closing comments?
Just shout outs to my sponsor, Strictly Broken Games. Shout out to my team, DrawLogic, and shout out to Zarin Zephyr for picking me up and believing me that I can do it.
Oh, hell yeah, bro. All right, well, we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.